10:45 on the hour, and hopefully this is all working out alright, and hopefully it'll be a, I don't know, chill stream. I'm feeling weird amounts of tension, and I don't know how that's gonna be, how that's gonna go, so I guess I'll just do a chill little kind of scribble as you. Oh my goodness. What? So, wait. So, hey, wait. First of all, hello. First stream of the month, and hi, it's a Monday, and hello to you, YouTubers, as you give us the message, me Meetawungus. I don't know who you are in the Discord, and I'm realizing now that there's a little bit of, I don't know, there's like mystery now. The unknown is a key part of all mysteries, you know? Why are you talking about ass cake? There's guy talking about not chilling out. No, wait. Wait. Hello to Crystal Ball. Hi, House. Can you believe it's September already? It's, okay, some people consider September to be pre-Halloween, right? But it's the month of all of the most common birthdays, right? This is kind of the prime birthday month. Kind of, if you have a birthday in another month, did it even count? Move it on over to September, the prime birthday month, which I'm apparently trying to rebrand from being pre-Halloween. As Crystal Palm is saying, I found out something interesting about Magma today. Oh, I'm hoping it's something interesting in a good way, something perhaps related to your icon showing up twice over here. Something interesting in a good way, and not something interesting in a impending cancellation kind of way. And guys, talking about delicious food and everything, it was on my mind, but at the same time I knew I shouldn't have said it. I don't know, I keep finding little recipe videos and things and being like, I think maybe if somebody proposed to me with that, maybe I would not really have to know them first. I would just be like, give me the food. I need some food. I think maybe I can be very easily won over by food. You do just saying, did you mention Wungus in the Discord? My goodness, what a coincidence. Isn't it very coincidental? I can't believe this. There's a mystery afoot. There's a mystery a hand. There's a mystery a elbow. Hi to Leviathan. How's it feeling today? Still a little bit late, but you got that college time management going on. You're about to land you into the stream. Most excellent. Okay, I think the two things that I've got on my mind for casual sketching, casual drawing, casual sketching and drawing. Maybe first drinking water. Maybe I haven't drank enough water. As Crystal Palm talks about being double in the magma, hopefully that's the interesting thing. And Nutrition says that's because parents ducked in New Year's. It took me a moment to piece it all together, even though that's what I brought up. I wonder. Does it depend on the hemisphere as well? Hemisphere of the Earth? Like if you're in the southern hemisphere of the globe, then is the most common birth month, I don't know, what's the spring equivalent of September? March? I was letting into the stream. No! Did you just administer a new nickname? Laryngitis? Absolutely devastating. Actually, it's a hallmark of being uncertain of the direction that chill can go in. I actually made a new Roblox account today, and oh wait, is it closed out? God damn, I thought I left that open. Okay, wait, no, it's still open. Made a Roblox account today, and I seem to it hasn't been relevant in forever. I don't know, not Roblox itself, but me thinking of making an account, I guess. But I do remember that someone came onto the stream and took the username Jaro. And I didn't think that was necessarily ever going to be relevant, but I guess it is a little bit relevant. So I don't know, I'm into the ones with no numbers on it these days, so I took one with no numbers on it. Okay, choking to death. There's Diamond Hands sort of nicknames given out. Back to school, teens, kids, and hags such as Yaro. I'm clocked, I'm profiled. There's Geo-Knuckle, Rock-Fingered. Geo-Knuckle goes hard as a nickname. This was incredibly amusing indeed. And then there's telling me not to fall into the child labor. Hey, I mean, my dreams of being enlisted into child labor are past. This child can no longer yearn for the mines, 'cause I've outgrown the mines. I don't know, I was reading my political science textbook, and it talked about how the demographic change, this is going to get interesting in a minute, I swear, but the demographic change in the United States, apparently 44% of, like, all people in the United States used to be, like, 18 or under, and so that makes me think, no wonder around the turn of the century, everyone was into child labor. Of course, that's everyone you knew. That's just a regular guy, that's your neighbor, that's everyone. So of course they're going to be doing child labor. That's probably not the proper explanation for it. Probably not whatsoever. But when you think back on history and why the machine gears were greased with those little infant and whatnot, it all makes sense. There's talk of gravel wrist, glass limbs, stalagmite forearm. This is highly specific. Go on putting that a little bit lower for me, and a tiny little individual appears. Can I pose out two things, I wonder? Pose out two things in a chill drawing sort of a way. I guess we'll turn down the opacity to show that we're not serious, and then apparently I have to do that first in order to do any of these. Whoa! Hello, Tamang Luigi. Hey, how you feeling? I saw that you were being summoned in the turtle channel. Hey, that's a legacy. There's a turtle out there. How's life treating you? I just advocated for child labor. Let's put a slash J on that. Let's put a not so serious on that. But then saying that in a serious kind of tone implies that I was serious in the first place, which I wasn't. So this is going terribly. There's Leviathan saying, bless Bree for giving me a nickname. Linky's literally my idol. Hey, excellent. Guy saying, everyone quit drawing and become fast food worker. It makes me think that there is a game about that. And it is weird to look in here and see things that I recognize versus things that I absolutely don't recognize. The hell is going on with your face? Okay, where am I? Looking at things that I'm drawing, opening this back up so I can see the chat, and it's all like this. Oh, my Luigi talking about how you no longer have Discord. Oh, how it goes. So it's a pure coincidence that you have been summoned. Pure coincidence. Well, I guess I'll just update you on what's going on here from the stream. I mean, honestly, Discord is not even it's not even a must. Leviathan was talking about how you don't want to work for Colonel Sanders, fast food worker in Roblox works too. Oh, it was for real. It was for actual. Alright. And the YouTube Society is claiming to have free Robux. I think that was my little brother's earliest timing with getting hacked. And that is, yeah, so that's the, I don't know, there's just more turtles in here. There's just, specific image of a turtle in here. Yeah, there's just several more turtles in here, not much going on. Let's talk of just to impress, and kind of talking about how you can't escape that game. As an outsider, just sort of looking at that game for the first time and seeing their perfectly cylindrical faces, How do you not scream? A casual question here. How do you not scream in terror, wondering what we've wrought upon this world? Is we supposed to look like that? I don't know, but we just take that for granted. It's just a regular sort of a thing. There's guys saying disaster survival is one of the 3 Roblox maps I enjoyed. Yeah. Oh my god, that's a really old one, which is a terrible thing to preface with. That's why I've played it before. It's a really old one though, and it works. You know, the times were fun, the concept ongoing, and it works from then until now. There's Mangaluigi saying, "What the heck? Am I a deity or something? Hey, why not be a deity? Why not be a deity?" I don't know if you wanna convey any messages through me into the Discord. Well, I guess that's a strange idea on my part, but if you want to tell them something on behalf of their deity, I'll gladly convey it for you. Alright, so here is a little bit of this, and I'm not sure if my setup with the music is gonna cause that all to lag an incredible much. I don't know, it might. It really might. Okay, talk of... Okay, the two primary things that were in my head before going to this stream and being like I should chill out were, number one, I should chill out, but number two, I want to pose out some bodies, let the bodies hit the floor, I guess. Let the bodies hit the floor. And you can't say that with an I guess at the end. You have to be absolutely certain. And that there's talk of getting more of the nicknames, such as Comic Book Luigi, but you could also, I don't know, what's a synonym for Luigi? Anti-Mario? Well, this is kind of exclusively Nintendo based. There's talk of Mangaluigi saying, "Wouldn't that make you a priest or something?" I didn't mean to join a priesthood when I woke up today. That doesn't mean it's too late. Anything can happen on this stream, why not? That's probably the nature of chilling out. I'll say that is the nature of chilling out. So you're saying Green Mario? You're saying why having a whole channel dedicated to Turtle, my mortal enemy? Hey, the channel was there before it was your mortal enemy. So this sort of implies that either the change has been made on your part, or perhaps this was fate all along. Okay, let's talk about but sketch out a little bit of an art style that I kind of wonder about. I've only drawn it in a couple of specific poses, but I think that, I don't know, hunched over for this kind of style was really conveying something. I've only drawn this like 2 times before. Here's a little bit of the shoulders up at the top. Here's a little bit of, I guess you're doing the little hands. It's really comfortable to walk like that, doing the little hands. And why not? We can perfectly replicate the concept of something I've drawn like once before. Not, as Kai is saying, pose out, anatomy mention, a shiver down my spine. Most excellent. There's Mariont with a little NT at the end. There's Mangaluigi saying, my friend is a keychain that's Mario, but green, literally green Mario. That sounds like the most bootleg thing I've ever heard. Who manufactured this? What in the knockoff, inconclusive sort of a thing? There's Lario going on. They didn't even change the hat. It still says M? Full on green Mario? If somebody said green Mario to me, I would think they were talking about Luigi and not just a Mario that changed clothes. That's how severe the branding is. Your friend has an absolute legendary leveled keychain, I'll say. Alright, so I'm looking at poses over here. I have hunched over this little fellow, but I don't know, the vibes are calling me in a different direction. The princess is in another castle type beat. There's a full-on M on the hat, and what's this with the links YouTube is listening to? Well, that looks like it must be a link to an image or something. Not that I know how to identify links necessarily. Let's be clicking on things. Why not? But I don't know if any of this is going to load in a timely manner. Did I click that twice? Let's look at images. Hopefully it's good images. I don't know. And if I doubt the images at all, I can shrink it up into the corner. Not that I would doubt the images at all. My god, it's Green Mario. There's a Green Mario. So it looks like this. Okay, for some reason I was imagining just sort of the for some reason I've seen like little clips of a video game or animation, little clips of an old animation with Mario and Luigi. There we go. Read my mind right now. And they're in like this strange flat little art style. Goodness, something that I'm doing is causing this all to be the slowest possible. Bunch of this, and Manga Luigi is saying, anyway, Jaro, could you convey a message from me to the Church of Turtle? Of course. That's what I'm here for. That's not what I expected to be here for, but that's now what I'm here for. What's the message? It could be anything. Here we go. There's guys that are trying to find out the best way to learn male anatomy, and I think it may be to trace, study, and pray. And yeah, I think so, yeah. Like, we see the artists, the Hegpai, the Brina out here studying the muscle groups, and I don't know. It's like I want to get better about knowing the muscle groups and know those generalizations and make use of those oh so useful resources that have been shared. But also, let's not underestimate. I think the trace type of practice is more satisfying to me personally. I think that's more satisfying. Hello to Nova. Hey, how's it going? We're going in various directions with art. The topic as always can be whatever's on your mind, and I'll try to respond. And okay, we're going around. There's say, why would you doubt my links? The disrespect. Thanks for sending good links. Thank you. There's Manga Luigi saying, loyal follower, please continue the turtle legacy. Oh, most important. And Manga Luigi talking about where is Heggy Fresh? So, the last time was finishing a video game, I believe. Today, who knows? I don't know. I could at the Heg Pie if you wish. Okay, I want it to start. Timer's going on in a specific way. I wanted it to all make sense. And okay, that was Turtle Legacy and Kai saying names of muscles make me hashtag cry. Not just cry, but hashtag cry. There's talking about how YouTube emojis are crazy. And I'm opening up this entire other program, but I just personally I find this thing to be essential. Better than a screenshot, screen whatever the hell we got. The image of seeing this all freeze up in a moment because maybe I have too many things open. So if I have too many things open, I really have to decide what it is that I'm doing. And okay, so it's all it's in the screenshot taking mode. I could of course just retype that message, but I think it's way more amusing to say, hey, here it is, directly from the source. YouTube is saying, names of muscles are so funny. What's a triceratops? A triceratops isn't anything whatsoever. Can we put the messages over here? Can I please put the messages over here? Please. Good God. Wow. What is happening exactly? that I'm experiencing every lag that has ever existed. Okay, cool, awesome, excellent. This has been the slowest display of anything ever, but one has to commit to the bit, and I swear there is a bit. Going on here. Okay, what I have in my head specifically is, okay, maybe I'll have the vibes down more if I draw the face to this little thing first, because I don't know, I thought of a style of face that sort of intrigues me as something that is possible, right? So like I stress out about finding an art style, right? However, wow, okay, if I could have this but without the lag. Stress out about finding an art style. But I don't know, I've explored several of them and not really felt like there's one that I want to stick to. And if I'm actually trying to find an art style, then that's not the right way to go about it. Alright, so looking through this to see what it all is, and she does this like this saying, what are the specs of your computer? One? Just like one on everything? Well, sorry that I revealed my weaknesses or anything. Boo! No, there's just... There's like good specs. Probably I can't really say that in a convincing way, but yeah, there's good ones. There's good specs out here, and I pretend I've said this in a more convincing way than I actually said. All right, so I guess this is just yeah, I think it's having this open. That's like not exactly having it all work out. Okay, but I'm learning from an art style. In the meantime, things that I don't know, it'll be like no, I'm having scatterbrained kind of thoughts. I mean, I think maybe I always say that kind of thing, or something like that. But also it's true. I'll stop saying that when it stops being true, I guess. Stop saying that when it stops being true. Huh. So the thing that I do, I guess, is that I send everything to myself on a little Discord server that I made to send things to myself. I don't know, and I have a little art channel for that. So in a way, I guess that's the most comprehensive overview of my own art that I can see around at any time. But also, it feels strangely scattershot. Talking about good specs for 1988 for sure. Oh, that kind of reminds me. Did anyone else wake up at like 3 a.m. this past night, this past sleep, and then so personally I was having like a little bit of a little bit of mild illness that's gone now, and now there's only wellness, and I'm just the picture of health. But then like during the illness, and so it feels like kind of a weird vibe because it's happening at 3 a.m. I open up YouTube and the entire Coraline movie is on there. I didn't watch the whole thing. I mean, I guess I could have. I was up for exactly long enough to have watched the entire Coraline movie, but I'm kind of curious if it's still there. It was up for like a day or something. I guess I'll check my watch history. Yeah, I think it's still there. Okay. Yeah, I guess I stopped at like 9.5 minutes in there. stopped at like 9.5 minutes in there because I was like, well, obviously it's about to get a little bit spooky. And what am I trying to do after this? I'm still trying to sleep. So therefore I did not watch the rest of Coraline, which I guess is just like on YouTube right now. There's Kai saying art channel for Shadows art that we can't see. This is a night. I don't know. I think I've like cross-shared some of it, but like also I guess for like a bunch of sketches, and this is, I'm realizing now that I'm saying this, that this is absolute hypocrisy. This is the most hypocrisy that I've ever hypocrited. I guess for like unfinished sketches, I'm like, should I share such a thing? Maybe not. If everyone's busy right now, then and I talk into the void, perhaps I'm feeling a bit fragile right now, but then right now turns into like a lot of times. Perhaps I would simply collapse. Alright, so here is an entire circular sort of thing. I think we can make this even thinner, actually. Never let the bells talk of my disciple. And Uncle Luigi saying, why the heck my keyboard is Italian, and heck pie appearance saying I approve of this title. Hey, here we are. Hey, how's the first couple of days of a new year treating ya? 'Cause I mean, technically, when it's been your birthday, it's kind of a new year, is it not? You can't say it is not, because it is. Like we're saying, boo. Zermaki was saying, back to school, baby. Oh, it's finally, has it hit around you as well? Hello to you. I think, was it like last week? Yeah, the entirety of last week, I was like coming to grips with school starting up for me once more. And then I know some people had like 1 week before that. So hey, how's it going? What's new in your life? I'm wondering about art styles. And I'm the disciple of Manga Luigi. I didn't know it was happening, but I'm ready to learn. I'm a disciple, but soon I'm going to be a Disciple W, probably. And then there's talk of Night of Nights and the ghost of Walt Disney as haunting this chip. My goodness, being ghosty around. Well, is that one of the freshest things you can do? Perhaps. I try to draw a circle. I focus really hard, and I try to draw a circle. And that's what I'm gonna have. Instead of a circle, I'm gonna have something that looks like if you had a coffee stain from a coffee cup and then it moved around a little bit. There's kind of saying, but wait, I share all my unfinished stuff. Charo, is this hashtag shade? Yeah. Okay, I've shared some of it. Okay. It's, I guess one thing that feels strange about it also is the infrequency. Oh yeah, that is part of it. Okay, I'm all scrolling in this channel and whatnot. Did I accidentally just delete something just now? Well, that's brutal. No, wait, I think, did I have more copies of that or no? Damn it. Okay, wait. Okay, looking at all of this, I guess I drew way more stuff in 2022 and 3, something like that. And then, okay, well now this is the record of this is confusing me. There's Heck by saying no school quite yet, just fretting over a new laptop. How about you? Hey, oh, exciting developments, and Labor Day here in the States for me. All right. Oh yeah, I think that one of my professors made something be due today. I'm not quite sure. There's Leviathans with the goodbye. Goodbye, Athens. Heading off to bed. Hey, you gotta get that sleep. Thanks for stopping by, Leviathan. There's YouTube saying, pretty sure that new laptop's box has better specs than Jodo's computer. It's a fine computer. It's a perfectly good computer. It's computing. There's Kai saying, and this is how I get to see shows up fish. And Mom Luigi speculating you're dyslexic, and a good night to laryngitis. There's, okay, I think I have shared several of these, and I'm gonna say that in fact Okay, I think I drew all or part of like one funny little pose out here. Drew that in one of these mangas, and then I had, I guess, sketches going on. But then some stuff of the most recent things in here I sent to Aisha for art fight. Like, Aisha Love is always doing I don't know, sort of rendered, more realistic side, sort of version of the original characters, and so I tried out a more simplified style. There, she was just saying, guys, isn't each one of these streams a sample of Taro's unfinished art? Wait a darn second. If I may, if I may state the purpose of having a totally separate art channel about it, I guess the part of the purpose is these were all drawings that I exclusively wanted to see again for one reason or another. Well, that's a little bit strange indeed. There's unfinished little fellows everywhere. Thought that I was gonna, I don't know, use this design for something. How much does this even show up on the camera? Yeah, totally, I guess I have messed up the arrangement of things once again. There's he's like by saying, wait, guy, you're still struggling with anatomy. Hey, the struggle is ongoing, you know? The struggle is ongoing. Okay, that's something I'm considering. Teeth. It is kind of neat to scroll back through all of this and see the rough drafts of the art that I eventually put on my wall. Like, I have all of these things on a big old poster board on my wall, and I don't know, that's still kind of a fun composition to me. It's fun to see how they turned out a lot different. The little hearts one doesn't have the blue hearts on it anymore, but I keep scrolling to see if did I delete something. Would I be able to tell if I deleted something on accident? How many of these are there? Huh. Oh. Yeah, I meant to reply to it, but instead I put it out like this. Alright, so I guess positioning of the eyes is something that I will pay attention to out here. I don't know, if it takes me that long to draw a circle about it, then probably I don't want to. I don't know, or maybe I do. Or maybe it takes less long to draw a circle if I go completely focus mode on it. Focus in on it. There's talking about needing more to see and guys saying, hey, I'm just trying to draw men, but they won't let me. Oh, this is misogynistic. And then parts of the hunter beard say, and then Luigi saying, anyway, I'm sewing my Halloween costume for this year. Oh, hey, that's exciting. And the fact that it's exciting doesn't bode well for my campaign to turn September into the only month where people have a birthday. The prime birthday month where it's someone's birthday every single day, because it's already the most common birthday month already. But how can it be broken out of being treated as pre-Halloween? I'm not quite sure. Alright, let's have this flat on the bottom as the chill jazz carries us. What costume is it gonna be? And have you sewed things before? I've made my own costume before, but so I accidentally, like, in a way I think I accidentally, and this is a common rookie mistake, I included the neck slicer that slices my neck, and so that was not as comfortable as it could have been. Yeah. it sort of does add more of a horror element. I didn't like bleed or anything. It was just really in there. More of a horror element. All right, so here it is. More of teeth. Let's have. Okay, so this is certainly a unique choice, and I'm not sure how often I want to be doing it, but for the sake of studying things that I have done in the past, let's see how that goes. Just a little bit of a teeth around here, just like that. Okay, less of a darkness on the top of it. There's talking about how Halloween is already over. So selfish of you to hang your own art around your room. Yes. Wait a darn second. If it's selfish and not, as one might posit, narcissistic, then the implication is that I should be hanging my art in other people's rooms. Honestly, probably my mom would agree with that. She has asked me to do an art, so that she can have like personalized decorations around the house, and I'm like, this sounds great, and then I forget to do all that, and then Kai's saying, I remember Cheryl mentioning commissions 23 years ago, and I was happy I stole $5 from an old lady, even now it's catching cobwebs. Devastating. This has been several things that can. Hegpie saying, unfortunately, I'm too sleepy to draw. It's up to y'all. Have a good chill jazz eve. Most excellent. Thanks for stopping by, Hegpie. It's good to see y'all whales. And YouTube saying, Shadow must be getting millionaire with all the commissions they're making. And Mangluigi give us an aggressive breakdance. Before I forget to ask, what is your costume for Halloween gonna be? Before I forget to ask, okay, and then I'm also making, I think, more of a round shape out here. And now that I'm sitting different, I want to be like, where am I in the camera? Do I want to sit this way for the entire stream? This is kind of I guess it's kind of an anti-shrimp sort of positioning that's going on here. Anti-shrimpin'. And there's a little bit of something being written there. Well, I've put the camera up higher along with myself, but this is really only just sharing more of my forehead, and that really makes me think that something should be on it. Something should be on my forehead. I've had this option all along. I mean, okay, if I crack this thing open, the films might do something like that to me. There's talk of breakdancing, talk of, being the moon from Five Nights at Freddy. Oh, hey, that's most excellent. There's little captions out here for the poses as we slowly develop them. Actually, okay, despite fumes, maybe I can't give up on this idea. Maybe something has to be happening. Maybe the chill is going to become clear. I'm pretty sure this stuff comes off pretty easily, and I'm pretty sure I've never gotten this in my eyes. I mean, I guess you'll know next Wednesday if this is actually permanent, if I couldn't get it off of myself. But I think just like a little bit of, we'll get a little closer, I think just a little bit of rubbing alcohol or something. Can I stay coordinated by only seeing myself in the camera on my computer? Whoa. Yeah, that's the first thing that comes to mind for me to draw. Eyeball. Unfortunately, that was not as coordinated as I thought. Well, that doesn't give off any different vibes than usual, and it's kind of cold. There's Moon Five Nights at Freddy. That's I keep seeing fan art of only this character and I guess counterpart son. I keep seeing fan art of that despite not even intentionally following anybody who is into it. But I guess the character design is just that fun and good. So yeah, that sounds like you're gonna have a fun kind of Halloween. Fun Halloween, fun Halloween. There's your tweets saying what just happened. Hey, I'm trying to chill, and there's and some of the energy of needing to chill, some of the energy that causes me to need to chill is it can perhaps be expressed by a little scribble. I don't know. What else should I draw on my face? For so long, only this screen recording half of the screen has been where drawings take place. But drawings can take place out here too. There's Manga Luigi saying my OC costume idea was Bill Cipher. Then I changed, missed opportunity. Oh, okay. There's there's like they say, why do you have a ball and a line on your forehead? I honestly, I was trying to see if I could very slowly draw like an eyeball or something, because I thought that would be fun. I thought that would be interesting. I don't know, maybe I can also try this a couple of times until I'm getting it right. Oh, you meant OG costume. Oh, okay. Original costume. Dude, does original sometimes stand for... Wait, okay, does OG sometimes stand for just original, or does it always stand for original gangster? I sometimes wonder about this. Anyway, I think that permanent marker probably comes off. This seems like the kind of thing that you would want to know. The kind of thing that you would want to know before putting it in the middle of your face. Anyway, I'm not going anywhere today, I think. You said I can't draw an eye. Well, I haven't drawn on myself. Oh no. Oh my god, that's more permanent than I thought. I know it's gonna be fine. But, emotionally, would it be a little bit funny if I were to perhaps panic a little bit? Wow, there's wanting to be Dipper so bad. Oh. My life is full of signs to watch Gravity Falls. The past 10 years are full of signs to watch Gravity Falls. I've at least got to know what it's about, right? Okay. Zara Makia saying, I have regular commissions now, but I kind of don't like working with them. It's plain album covers for middle-aged Christian rock. Maybe I should be more thankful, or it's just guilt talking. It's... I guess nobody sort of envisions that for artwork, right? For making a living off of artwork. Like, the whole point of trying to make a living off of artwork is that the feeling is the feeling of never having to work a day in your life, right? That you found what feels right, and you found what feels right. And and it's going to be more fulfilling than a job. And so when it goes into the part of having a job where you're just fulfilling other people's requests, and it's not something that you find inspiring, then I guess it can sort of beg the question, why not get a different sort of job in the first place? Maybe that's it. I can't tell if that's a shadow or how my face is shaped or the actual thing. There's Crystal Pope saying, I think shadows finally losing their mind, and followed up by a what mind? You can't lose what wasn't there in the first place. Hey, I've heard that with the power of ADHD, you can lose something that wasn't there in the first place, but which you might imagine really hard getting like a cup of tea or coffee or water or something like that, and then be like, where did I set that thing down? And then you never set it down in the first place. Here is a lot of this. Hello to you, Korra, the unstoppable YouTube. Hello. How's life going? As the topic of this stream can be anything that you want it to be, and I'll try to respond to it. But also, I'm just sort of deciding to draw on my forehead a little, and I'm kind of using the camera as a thing where I'm seeing what I draw on my forehead. Okay, so it's a little counterintuitive since I just spent like more than 1 minute furiously scrubbing the last one off. But we could have something. There's good so say my name. Hey, it's a small sort of a stream around here. It's a small sort of a stream. Just a little bit of an art club, I suppose, is what I could call this. But then I guess the fact that I've started drawing on my own forehead. Okay, how do I map this out? How do I map this out? Do I want a little eyeball? Fun little eyeball or something like that? I think that's the best thing, other than having a haircut that produces bangs. That's the best thing to put on your forehead. Okay, well, now I've just added a dot. The first try was way easier for some reason, but now I'm trying to measure, okay, we can have a single line. Did I scrub too hard and now it's kind of burning? Hey, this is, don't do this at home. I may be at home, but that's why I'm doing this, so you don't also do this. Says everyone's name except if your name is except if your name is Axolotl. Except if your name. Okay, American pronunciation Axolotl. Trying my hardest on an ongoing mission to do the proper pronunciation Axolotl. Axolotl. It had to have been close sometime. There's Crystal Palm saying, speaking of, Sharo, you should see the bottom left corner of the canvas. Sure. And in the meantime, I guess I've got a single, I've got a minus sign. Honestly, I'm just glad that turned out clear and even. If I add more details, it's gonna be more uneven. That's the cowardly artist impulse talking. I shouldn't be afraid to do things in an uneven way. You being blind out here. There's some poses, some of the top half of a bust out here. There's some of a money. Oh, you've thrown $16 into the air, along with assorted potato chips. Hello. There's saying, Charles and the Goose, don't draw with a permanent marker on your skin. I really want to believe that I probably I'm gonna have more skin than marker. But also, I kind of wonder if I leave this a little too long, if it's gonna stay for the week, and then I'm gonna be like, well, there's a little shadow up in there, and that's what I'm gonna look like when my forehead wrinkles are more pronounced. Oh my goodness, getting buff around here? Neuron hyperactivation, brain expansion. Marina talking about how you're late. Hello. I feel like not too much has gone on. Don't even worry about it. What's happening in your life lately? I was going through old screenshots, and apparently one way that I saved my place, to remember where I was in watching a movie, was I took a screenshot of it, and apparently for a lot of months there's movies that I haven't finished. One I was gonna watch, I think, The Sound of Music. Yeah, this is burning a little bit. It's burning just a little bit. That's the psychic powers activating, I'll say. But I'll also say, don't do that at home. Don't do that at home. That's how it does. It's nice to meet you. There's dad jokes going on. Oh, I could draw loss. probably, maybe I could draw loss. But I want to map that out with something else before I finish that on my forehead. In any case, this little individual that I find somewhat unpronounceable, but I'm sure is perfectly charming. This is some cool art coming along, Crystal Ball. This is some cool art. I don't know where's the best part to put little hearts on your arts and whatnot. Little hearts on your arts, indeed. And then there's Marina saying, still haven't gotten anything on my Instagram account, unfortunately. But in an hour, I got a haircut. Oh, okay. So, like, upcoming haircut in 1 hour. I think that's what's causing me dissatisfaction with the appearance of my forehead right now. The strand of hair on the side of it, it's creating some kind of a vibe. Therefore, I must draw on it. Good luck with the haircut if it hasn't happened already. I say that because I'm not quite sure how to interpret sentences, but I'm gonna get better at it. Hey, good luck with the Instagram as well. You're talking about reptile noises. It's the noises baby crocodiles make. I've made a succession of increasingly normal noises, and I think might have given myself a slight headache. I wouldn't say that's from fumes. I would say that was from scrubbing. So I've really got to decide what else is out there. And okay, so here is figuring out a little bit of hair, and we're gonna shine up these eyes. A little bit of shining in these eyes, figuring out if this is actually an art style or no. I don't know. It shouldn't be hard to figure out if it is an art style. But I guess the thing to figure out is, do I want to replicate it? Wow, it's been a while since I've tried to draw eyes like this. 1 and 2, and keeping track of where those are, and a little bit of rankle to show that these are contained within the face. And I don't know, how do I make this more smiley? Eyebrows, I guess. Yeah, eyebrows on this little style. Well, how adorable can we possibly be? I think we can possibly be pretty adorable. Sending some Pinterest stuff on your cut. Hey, exciting, okay. Got it all picked out. Do you guys have any tips for how to, I don't know, the best way to make a Pinterest board for a haircut? Like, I feel like I don't have difficulty picking out what to do with hair, because it's gonna grow, and therefore sometimes I make some snap decisions and I'm stuck with a piece of hair that sticks up for like half of the year. But then my little brother is more cautious about it, right? Way more careful about it. He's always saying that he doesn't put enough thought into picking out his hairstyles, and I'm like, well, when is the time? When is the time to do so? There's YouTube saying, did you miss my incredible roast about your forehead? Why am I paying for this channel subscription? Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. No, but hey, it's supposed to be free. Someone's taking your money. Good God. There's, okay, things being sent in the general. And what sort of a roast was here? At least you'll know you'll never run out of canvas space if you draw on your forehead. Is that what we're having a fun little roast out here? Oh, I'm feeling crispy, baby. So let's see some haircuts. Let's see some haircuts out here. I might draw the simplified logogram of loss on my forehead. Like, it did start kind of burning. There's saying my hair looks like this, but long. Wanted to do a wolf cut, but I think it'll look weird. Are you still deciding? Or is the Pinterest not put together quite yet? There's YouTube saying, when will you roast me? I'm so raw. It's the fun of a roast is when it's like unexpected elements being put together, right? Unexpected elements being put together. Perhaps I've been on that positivity grind set too long. Nobody calls it that. Perhaps I've been positive maxing too long. Also, nobody calls it that. Perhaps I'm just a happy little fellow. Do I not have a roast in my body? Except for the ones given to me? Those girly hair wolf guts look so small, so I might just get the right image. Left and a right. Oh. Huh. It's... I'm kind of considering. I guess I can't 100% picture what a wolf cut looks like on the curly hair. I feel like there's been like a straight hair kind of overtaking with that one in particular. Maybe I just haven't looked at it enough. Talking about anxiety maxing, then we've got the right title of a stream for you. But do we have the right contents of a stream? I'm not quite sure. There's just talk of wanting to chill and what sort of... I don't know if I want to replicate the exact hairstyle that I initially sketched out for this, so I'll go into one of the many screenshots that I've taken for these web comics that I'm reading. I got like I think I'm 80 or 90, I think I'm 100 chapters into the webcomic Solitary Lady, and then after reading some ones with like shaky world building and arbitrary plot actions, like 50 tea recipes for the Duchess, reading Solitary Lady it's in some ways kind of a masterclass, in some ways going extremely well. The way the world is put together, I don't know, I'm impressed. The lore, I'm in awe. And then Rita was actually saying it's so easy to roast you. Like, I can change Sarah. My goodness, you have a live view of an encephalogram, of your encephalogram on your forehead. I've been implied to be dead person. I feel like there's so much information going on here. Is it an advantage, or is it perhaps my little creative brain's not working on the roast? I don't know, the closest thing that I've come up with to a roast lately is like trying to due to playing Disco Elysium, and then there's that one character, part of my head has been at trying to come up with counter slurs for racist people, because it shouldn't be an imbalanced battle, you know? Why should the nasty side get all of the nasty words? No, there's some of it, but then that's like not the same as a roast. That's like kind of, that's a little bit friendly, a little bit observant, a little bit cool out here. Alright, so do I want to put a hairline? I always say that is the sixth facial feature. Yeah, okay, let's just go like that then. That's one type of a facial feature. And there's, okay, God, what's the last cool hairstyle that I saw? Like, hairstyles over here, looking pretty nice, looking pretty curly out here. Am I looking for specifically simplified things? I have a bunch of screenshots of this pathetic Elsa man villain from Solitary Lady. Just a continual amount of screenshots of all of this guy. It's really funny to see the comments hating on him all the time, and it's like fair and variably justified, but I have decided to go full on villain fan with this specific character. I don't feel like I don't do that a lot. feel like I don't do that a lot, but the spirit was in me this time. I'm just saying, being Northern Pakistani, there's many rich cultures and tribes is awesome. I want to make a spider sona based on some of it. Oh, hey, fun stuff. Hey, let's... hey, sending encouragement. Get those specifics and then get spidery with it. Okay, looking around for hairstyles. Sure. Well, it's a little bit tough to keep track of them since they're mostly hair, since I've mostly gotten screenshots of a single character that I guess I have decided to obsess over just a little bit. But there are also screenshots of other ones in here, and one of them is kind of braided. And is this a convincing, simplified version of a braid? I'm not quite sure. And Mangaluigi giving us a bye, guys. Goodbye to you, Mangaluigi. Thanks for stopping by. See ya. Perhaps in another couple of months hanging out there. Is that a phrase? No, it's not. There's... Oh, guys, popping in to say Solitary Lady is the one about the girl with the pink hair and the powers doing something with the roses, right? Hello to you, and yes, I didn't, like, I saw people talking about it before, but I didn't know that it was, like, good and had consistent world building. I will say, as a recommendation, I don't know, it's like I have no problem recommending it to, like, my best friend who only reads a few comics. I have no problem recommending it like that, but also I guess it is a little bit angsty at times. But it still goes hand in hand. But yeah, that's the one. From the look of it, it does have an ending, like a solid sort of ending out there, and so I'm looking forward to this being a satisfying and wrapped up kind of story. Yeah, I don't know how it could possibly end though yet. YouTube60 says, we really be from all around the world, huh? I'm from Yugoslavia, a classic country that doesn't exist, you might say. There's buys going on. I don't know, I can't really think of many other web comics that I guess are in the romance fantasy sort of genre that really care about consistent world building that's used to build the mysteries of the world. It's used to build them up and sort of have this increased sense of tension. Alright, so here is a little more of this layer. Will I achieve being able to chill? And I'm sort of imitating their hairstyle for this little art, whatever the hell I'm doing, this specific kind of braided hairstyle. It's like, so this comic has like the concept of an ancient king that 4 heads of 4 different families, they each like ate a piece of his heart, and then that gave them all powers that pass on from generation to generation. That's fun and all. But it's also really fun to it's fun to expand that idea, and it's amazing to me that Solitary Lady is doing that in a satisfying manner, because I have seen more than one type of comic just sort of introduce a concept and then it takes a back seat, right? And then it's not really used to improve the story whatsoever. Alright, there's more of the hair, imitating this hairstyle. There's Crystal Palm saying, isn't there a webtoon about a warrior or whatever falling in love with a dungeon master of a dungeon she'd be fighting in, and they're lesbians? Okay, well, the last part of that sentence makes me think Mage and Demon Queen, right? Yeah, that one's like, that one's so gay and satisfying and silly to read. Definitely some solid comedy up there, but also I guess I do feel like it's one of those where I would put the world building in a slightly flimsier category. Gosh, okay, there's not a lot of things that I feel strongly and decisively enough about to put them in a big old ranking sort of tier list sort of thing. I just don't have that good of a read on my own feelings, but but maybe I feel that strongly about world building, like when there's a magic system and it has a consistent set of rules that tell you consistently how it works, kind of a thing. But then maybe it's sort of this background detail, the magic system, in enough comics that it's a little bit tough to see what qualifies to go on that list in the first place, you know? There's the crystal ball saying it might be Mage and Demon Queen, the good stuff. I never actually... a lot of stories I encounter this strange thing where I don't feel the urge to read the ending because I guess the struggles that they reach before that, they seem close enough, right? They seem close enough to an ending to me. Alright, so here is more of a type of hair. Your braid pattern is kind of matching your teeth pattern, one might say. Okay, here's more of this. Now, one thing that I really like in Solitary Lady that makes me say, hey, that's some solid world building, is the introduction of a of a king's palace with 99 rooms in it, and each one has some different magic thing behind it, different magic nonsense, we might say. Here's a little bit of hair as I still continue to study this. Would I put the little strands? This is such a specific hairstyle. Normally, it is kind of funny to me how in most panels of this comic, this main character, Hillis, has more hair than the universe, has more hair than body, one might say. Massive amounts of hair. Okay, I want this to be twirling. There we go. Oh. Okay, I didn't realize that in a simplified form, this would look a lot like your Forger in the Spy Family. Gosh, I hope that I know when Spy Family starts coming out again. There's... okay. And that's what a hairstyle is made of, I guess. Am I almost chilled out, I wonder? Chilled out and ready to go about the rest of the day. I don't know. There are many options. I don't know if I should start to... I don't know, considerations for streams this week, because it doesn't always have to be the same thing, but sometimes I'm genuinely not in the mood to switch it up, but sometimes I am in the mood to switch it up. Well, that's an inconclusive sentence that doesn't say very much of anything, but I don't know if I should learn to play different Roblox games specifically once again, like live on stream, because I don't quite know if the learning curve sucks to watch. Don't know if the learning curve sucks to watch. Here is more erasing of this and getting into the hair, because sometimes the sheer uncertainty, I don't think that I like this shape for hair. Maybe adding an additional shape, and Brina is off to the haircut. Hey, best of luck. I hope you've got those decisions on luck. And I hope it turns out either most excellent and satisfying on the first try, or I hope it turns out in a way that if it's not quite there yet, I hope it grows out into it soon. Hey, best of luck. As Brina leaves us with a song quote. Yeah, I'm thinking of ending this stream in Yeah, at the 90-minute mark, because it's just a chill time and perhaps a short time, chill time and a short time. And then if there's like, okay, in a story where something that's only I guess Solitary Lady really makes me think about how world building in your story, it doesn't have to have the deepest explanation. It's just a rule set, right? You tell your audience what's going on. You tell your audience what to expect. You just make a statement, right? You just say, this is how the world is, and here's what we're getting from that. So like a king's palace is introduced, and there's 99 magic rooms, and there's a different thing in each single room. And when that was introduced, like in the way of many of these romance fantasy comics, I wasn't really expecting for it to be elaborated on in any particular manner. But it is a concept that can have elaboration. What if in this established set of rules, in this established set of rooms even, there can be a secret room that unlocks when you do something? And what if the inscriptions that you saw earlier meant something? Those are two saying, but Raulo, I just started drawing the art. Well, I mean, I don't know. We could come back to this same exact sort of canvas. Just have a little bit of growth going on. Are you? Oh! It took me a moment to interpret what had gone on here. Have I perhaps blinded my third eye out here? It's simplified, I will say. Simplified, I'll say. I don't know. That's making me think that I should put something else on here. We can increase this, even if I'm leaving in a couple of moments, and even if I'm coming back to the same canvas in a couple of days. We can see how it all goes. All right, let's feel this out first and try to know where it all is, I guess. I still feel the unsteadiness, still feel the sheer uncertainty. Trying to make that a triangle. I could leave it like that, just sort of a greater than less than sign also on my forehead. We could also be like going like this, and maybe it's one of those little emotes. Yeah, this amuses me greatly. Yeah, I think I would feel comfortable going out in public like this, maybe, yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking of it. There's not really anywhere to go. Okay, so because I don't usually have a reason to leave the house, because I chose all of my classes to be online, so that does really seem like something that I could change, but on my own, on my lonesome, but I don't know, it's not really something that I'm used to. Anyway, I don't usually have a reason to leave the house, so I have to actually come up with reasons on purpose so that I can keep practicing how to drive. I haven't gone on the freeway yet. Have not done that. There's Brina dealing out the quote. Said you wanted me dead, so you show up at my home all alone with a shovel and a rose. You think I'm a joke? Oh, wait, maniac. Hey, Conan Gray. Hey, that song is just like so, I want to say over the top, but also has like a beat, also kind of aesthetic, that even though I feel I don't know, it feels fun, I guess, to listen to something like over the top like that. That was in the playlist for a while. As Sabrina hits us with a goodbye and remember balls. Hey, goodbye and remember, have a great haircut, I suppose. I want a more satisfying shape from this hair, and I want to see what can possibly be done. Ending this stream at the 90 minutes, and then the stream at the 90 minutes, and then the stream at the 90 minutes. Here is a little more of this. Okay, what shape did I want from this? Is it like this? Is that more of a satisfying shape in your hair curlies to me? Or would we want to go full curly, full swooping around? Other casual things that are happening in my life. Got a new shower curtain. Really happy about that. The last shower curtain had pink lichen growing on it, and like, it's not really harmful to humans, but it was still really uncomfortable every single time. I did like scrub and get rid of that thing a couple of times, but I think the last few times big sneeze. I think the last few times it came back stronger. Okay, so that's what hair may look like. Do I want to increase the increase the darkness levels perhaps of any of this going on? Maybe a little bit more of this. And I see you picking up on which kind of face I've drawn on my forehead, and I wasn't quite sure if it was just because I had scrubbed my forehead with a rag a little while ago, but I think that's helping to cause it to be kind of burning when there's a fresh sort of permanent marker on there, so I can't really recommend this. There's a slight burning sensation, and let's put down your eyebrows. Putting down your eyebrows, super cute. And do I want more of a smiley face sort of shape to the mouth if I can have one? I guess so. More in and out like that. There's you two are so saying, wow, Joro, you just said with perfect pronunciation. Are you referring to my big wet sneeze? Well, I wasn't going to refer to my big wet sneeze, but here we are. Sometimes I sneeze, sorry, and it sounds exactly like the name of an animal I can't pronounce. There's, okay, more of this going on. More of this, and this is sort of zigzag as far as the realm of teeth go, but also a little bit of this, and the rest of this kind of implies that girly pop over here has totally straight teeth except for two of them, and feels the urge to grin with that entire mouth. There's more of this, and and perhaps that all makes sense. Perhaps it all starts to make sense. Well, I would hope so. Here we are on the hair layer with a bit of a braid, and yeah. Well, that's longer than I would usually think it would take to draw this style that maybe I don't know, want to be a style that I can do regularly. I don't know, what else can I contribute to sort of communicate what's going on here? Wow, the coloration coming along, looking really cool out here. Oh, the creature looking very good. There's a little more of this, and okay, would this happen with like sort of a rectangle sort of shape going on here? I guess I want to sketch that out. Rectangle sort of a shape, and maybe it's like really casual. One can learn anatomy, right? There's talk of learning anatomy, but there's also the option to make everyone fit your vision. That's one of your powers as an artist. If you like a shape better than the human body, you can choose that shape over the human body. Humans ain't got nothing on the pure, clean, artisanal strokes of the pen. There's a little more of legs going on out here. And as your god, I've decided that you have no ass. Sorry. No booty cheeks around here. And do we want calf muscles at all? Or do we not like to walk a lot? There's something that my mom complimented my dad on for years was his rock solid calf muscles. So I guess I wonder about that sometimes, because apparently it's gained from roller skating around, and I guess it's not really relevant in many other contexts. I think maybe I also want chunky shoe. Can I draw a convincing chunky shoe? No, I think we can incorporate that more into the art style. Alright, and before I forget, I want to look up things on the phone. I think... I wasn't sure when I woke up, but I think the chill shall happen. I think it shall happen after all. I think I'll have a little bit of chill. I think I'll have a good day. I woke up like late and weird, because like otherwise it's not totally obvious, but I think otherwise I would have started the stream a little bit sooner. Okay, and then drawing a chunky shoe, but then the thing that I was looking up was a song lyric myself. Looking up a song lyric myself. Oh right, cause just today I found it's a pretty popular song, but I had never heard it before. Came out in 2021, I guess. Smoking Out the Window by Bruno Mars. That just came up in a mix suddenly, and I had no idea how funny that was gonna be. So I guess that's sort of a thing that's on my mind as we see that crystal palm shading start to coalesce, and what's going on in the times and place of various poses. Oh, some very cool poses indeed. Reloading that gun. Is this a existing character or original character? Looking very cool indeed. Okay, I've done a little bit of legs over here, but then I zoom out and it's not totally the vibe I want to have, so I want to remove that, even though there's... What the hell? Cool, how loud was that? Not so loud, I hope. Not so loud, I hope. So, my phone was like dropping, and then in order to stop it from dropping, I fully launched it in the other direction. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Hopefully that wasn't too loud as I go to grab the thing. Perfectly regular occurrences. Yeah. I guess I'll have to re-look at this stuff to see how loud that was. Hopefully not too loud as you're getting 26 heart attacks. Oh, I've got to pump those numbers up. Watch out, giving you one more heart attack any one of these days. But everyone who is not YouTube user, I hope that too many heart attacks were not had. Yeah. That's nothing against you, YouTube, but I simply must start a heart attack-based competition against you. Heart attack-based competition against you. Oh, that kind of made me think of giving out percentages of heart attacks until there's a full one, and then for a lot of scenarios that would be a messed up thing to think about. Percentage of a heart attack until you've given out a full heart attack. But in this scenario, it just kind of reminds me of of using a learning system at school that I've never used before. Let's draw some hands. But let's say that the hands are doing this, you kind of quirked up, but there's no white boy to be found. I'm sure that this level of sentence construction can possibly make sense, but how about today we just don't explain it. Don't explain it. And am I allowed to take back those rest of those strokes and things? Perhaps not. Perhaps not. Picking up my phone again with my other hand and hoping that I don't drop it with the sound of thunder. Here is what. No. I'm using a new learning management sort of system called Inquisitive. I don't know, it's not exactly new to me. No, it's not exactly new, but it is new to me, is what I meant to say about that. And they've brought the concept of gambling into learning, I guess, because before you answer any question, they have you place your bets on how confident you are, and then if you're more confident, you've bet more points that you need to earn before you can finish the lesson with a good grade, that is, because they do cap it at a certain amount of questions. They're not gonna keep you there forever. Where does the thumb go? Oh, I put it the wrong way. I have put it entirely the wrong way. So your thumb is gonna want to go here. Your other thumb is gonna want to go here, kind of like that, and then your finger. You can see, yeah. That's basically how hands are. They have you place your bets. This learning system has you place your bets on how confident you are on your answers, and it's my first time encountering that. However, for the tutorial, for better or worse, I kept placing my bets like super high, and so I'm finishing this tutorial with like a 0%. I mean, I could keep going. They do just give you more and more questions, more opportunities to correct it, but the most important part of the tutorial is not contained within the tutorial. It's contained in the regular learning system that launches this other thing that says this assignment does not count toward your final grade. That's the most important part of the tutorial, naturally. So I'm gonna, I guess I'm just gonna rock up to the first lesson of this class looking stupid, looking like I can't follow the instructions, and that's a study strategy. Knowing when it doesn't count for your grade and falling directly on your face, I guess. I don't know. The way I'm saying this probably communicates that I did not hope to fall directly on my face. It's just kind of happening like that. That's just kind of the way that the urge that I have to place bets is working, and then hopefully I'm going to correct that in the rest of the lessons. But how novel, how unique. Yes. Christopher, I'm saying let's help with your studies by giving you a gambling addiction. And I can totally feel that it probably is going to work. Not the gambling addiction, I hope, but it as a learning strategy. But also it's probably so effective, and I've thought about, hey, would that be an effective way to learn? It's the kind of thing that I've thought about before, like if it's on the computer, should it be more and more game-like? Is that appealing? Is that good? Is that what we should be striving for? But also just getting used to it. So even though maybe this is revolutionary, maybe, and could really help me in my learning, maybe, even though there's that, it's presented in a really patronizing manner. I'm chafing against it so far. They should have made this sponsored by Barney or something with the tone of voice that it's taken for a college class. There's YouTube is saying that's how my aunt started. Now she has $2 trillion in debt. Whoa. I mean, hey, the bigger the amount of debt, the better. Don't take financial advice from me. I'm just gonna say that real quick. Don't take financial advice from me. We want to actually, we want to scroll this over though. The bigger the amount of debt, the better, because once you have like I'm gonna say, let's say $500 million, not even getting close to $1 trillion. Let's say $500 million, and let's get a fish. Let's get a fish before we're out of here. Once you get $500 million in debt, that becomes the bank's problem, and it's no longer your problem. What a life! What a beautiful life, where the bank does not give you problems. You give problems to the bank. I wanna know, sort of, lyrics. Having a fish out here. There's saying, I took financial advice from you before your disclaimer. Shut up, I'm so broke right now. I'm gonna sue you. Okay. Yeah. So, quick question, is it too late for, like, peace and love on planet Earth with the fish song? It might be too late. I'm getting the sense maybe it's too late. And perhaps I should be getting out of here in a matter of minutes, you know? Okay, what sort of pose shall this do to convey the vibes? Maybe there's not peace in the universe. It's only a dish. I'm gonna put this hand out here. Just sort of a what's up, sort of a fighting stance, and I'm gonna think about the ways in which today is gonna be a good day in which I'm gonna be chill and not stressed. Chill and not stressed. I listened to this. I listened to this and I realized the history of roast absolutely huge. I've been like a frog in boiling water, you know? Been like a frog in boiling water. Let's bend some knees over here. Just getting used to the amount of roast that is dealt upon me. Alright, sort of a scrunched up sort of stance out here. And that's something that will help me chill out today. I don't know, maybe I can, okay, I've got a bunch of homework due, and I wanted to, like, coordinate doing it, that's, like, also with my little brother, because we're, like, in the same classes, but he was up until, like, 5 or something, because he, destroyed the pink lichen in the bathroom that we share. Like, I don't want it to appear uneven or whatnot. I've destroyed the pink lichen a fair amount of times, but he might have really gotten it once and for all. Gotta give props where it's due, but that means that if his sleep schedule is, like, off, then I don't know when I'm gonna see him for, like, passing these classes. We're in, like, 2 classes together. I think that's a great study strategy. We get a little announcement from the professor that's like, find a study buddy, and here we are like, ha! Game the system. I'm having a good time, but that as YouTuber Society says, this is not a peace and love and whatever fish song. You put it manually. It wasn't blessed by the shuffle, it's cursed. Damn! Despite all that, I'm gonna forcibly chill out. There's Kai saying late to your question, but if you ever draw a character in the group draw, no, I just made them up. Oh, okay. Oh, it's not a fan art time, it's making them up time. Hey, it's going pretty good out here. It's going pretty cool out here. Yeah. Those whatever the hell I've put here is having inspirations from things too, but is totally, largely, by and largely made up. Alright, can I get my bearings in a chill manner before I'm out of here? I guess so. Let's admire these artworks before we're out of here on a short stream that perhaps shall be a chill stream. Well, doing homework today, watching Coraline today, but I hear it's like a freaky goddamn movie. I hear it's freaky as hell. I hear it's like technically rated for kids, and my plan is I'm gonna go into Coraline, eating my breakfast, and they're gonna get their button eyes or whatever, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, this sets me up for the rest of the day because it's entertainment, and all entertainment causes me to feel relaxed. That's my logic here right now. All entertainment causes me to feel relaxed. Probably. We're just gonna see. We're just gonna waltz into that. There's Kai saying you've never watched Coraline. Oh, you're in for a treat. Well, that's kind of motivating me to yell about it in the Discord a little. If I'm gonna be I'm gonna be shoving food into my mouth. That's the premier way to be yelling. Let's look around at these arts. Looking around at these arts, you gotta have a love for the money before we leave. You gotta have a love for the money. You gotta have a love for the original characters. Are you practicing facial expressions out here? You know, I'm vibing. I'm vibing about it. Those original characters. You're getting some pink hair. You're getting some blood. We all die. You either kill yourself or be killed. Whoa. There's drama to happen indeed. What's with the square, just sort of half-lidded, sort of Family Guy-eyed, sort of a gaze out here? Miles. Oh, finally I made a name appearing. Oh my goodness. Hello, finally I made a name. We've drawn some original characters. I'm getting out of here at I'm closing up the stream a little bit early today, but hey, it's good to say hi. It's good to say hi to you. Miles. Finally I made a name saying the most delicious food I ever saw was shrimp. I saw the word. Oh, hey, thanks for seeing the secret phrase. Hey, that's cool stuff. Hey, I could eat shrimp forever, probably. Could eat shrimp forever. One time I got taken to a buffet when I was like 10 or something, and I filled a bowl up with shrimp, and I had a full bowl of shrimp, and I think probably that's how humans were meant to eat food. Yeah. I don't really have anything to back that up, just that it rocked. But hey, I hope you're having an okay day, even if I've got to go early today and work on homeworks and try to have a good day. This is some cool design out here. Cool design, cool design. He says, did you see my work in progress yet, Jero? You haven't seen it. There's Monday, Jero. Oh, okay. What? Hello, okay, carefully drawn. This seems like a departure from regular styles. I'm detecting unusual and high amounts of husbando energy. Well, a little, you know, not even a usual hearts. Here's a good luck, since it's a work in progress. Here's a good luck. And hopefully there's absolutely radioactive green four-leaf clover that has just appeared near husbando. Helps with the character process or something. Wow, well wishes to you. Cool stuff out here. And one final look at the... One day I can pronounce... Okay, American pronunciation, axolotl. Try to remember the proper pronunciation of axolotl. I don't know that okay, probably, every single time that I say it, I really wonder if I'm not remembering how to pronounce it right, but then, I've, straight up, I have been like this for the whole year, right? I have been like this for the whole year. We're at like a time stamp, we're at like a time marker in the year of 2024, where you can solidly say, hey, this is what I've been doing for most of the year now. And if I think about that too long, that's the opposite of chill, and that's not the sort of vibe that I'm gonna end with. That's the style I use in my very famous webcomics, and I see the webcomics that I've suspected and just sort of pinpointed and just sort of targeted. Perhaps you are making webcomics due to the skill. Okay, I showed this sort of okay, I keep on trying, just, and then there's a, okay, wait, okay, seeing it written out like that is, I can remember it a little better, but then that sort of confirms that I wasn't remembering it correctly in the first place. Shuttle, sort of, but then, okay. Definitely, I didn't remember correctly, and my memory is bad, and I'm going to force the chill to come back, and I'm going to remember it cooler and awesomer next time. I did have a little song quote to finish us off. As I say, thanks for being here, you guys. Because it's this song quote. A wise man once said, I also hope that your trifling ass is walking round barefoot in these streets. I thought it was a regular ass Bruno Mars song before a couple of these lines, but that's one that cracked me up so much, and I guess the moral of that story is you never know what is gonna make you laugh next. So here's to unexpected smiles. Thanks for being around here, and that was